Hello and welcome back to 2 Indoor Gaming and Life in the Village Modpack. I've just been hiding out in the crow's nest of the ship and organising my inventory, getting rid of the stuff that I really don't need at this point. And what I thought I would do next is, there's not much here in this little swampy sort of area, so I will travel and find a village for you. And I also thought that I would just show you the seed in case you want to play along at home. Now the thing to remember with the seed is that while the dungeons will appear in exactly the same place if you're using the same mod pack, the villages don't, as I understand it. Villages have a chance of spawning when the conditions are right, but they're not guaranteed to spawn in the same places. So I'll go run off, see if I can find a village and show you what that's all about. So I'll see you in a moment. Well, I didn't get far. There's a ship over there before finding the first point of interest. Just up here is a shepherd. So this isn't a full village, this is just a little one-off sort of building, but you can trade with these folk. And yeah, we've got what they need and they've got what you need. So we pop in here. It says I'll be right there. Now come over here and I can trade. So this says what he'll buy and this is what he'll sell me in return. So I have 3 loaves of bread I can sell him, and he'll buy some of those and he'll give me wool in return. I get 3 in case I want to build a bit. Oh no, I ran out of money already. So there we go. Ooh, and I got my first quest complete on the Millenaire mod, and that is earning some denier. So to look that up, we'll go back to better questing. And the path of colonizer. See, we've opened up some new things because we got the first thing. And if I claim that, I'll get 5 bottles of enchanting. Woo-hoo-hoo. And that's opened up a bunch of more quests relating to that section. Now, this is handy for getting up some coal, obviously for our torches, but also the experience levels. Da-da-da. Okay, so I could go to town on this and beat up your sheep and do all that sort of stuff, but that's just cruel. So we'll keep travelling and I'll be back when I actually do find a full village. So I'm having trouble finding a village and wandering about the place. None are spawning in. I'm not sure what the biomes may just not be right. Have found a couple of these little citadel things which don't have much above ground, but below ground you'll find some dungeons with some nice stuff if you go exploring, and I will definitely be doing that at some point. But for now I might just mark that on my map. Citadel. Okay. And we'll keep looking for a village. Wouldn't you know it, can't find any, and then all of a sudden we get 4 at once. Let's have a look. Yes, new village located. So we've got a Norman, a Norman, a Norman, and a Norman. Hey! So we've got 4 Norman villages, all appearing close by. So it tells you exactly where, 109 meters to the southeast. So over this, that'd be this one, I guess. 119 meters to the northwest. Okay, it just came that way. It appeared behind me. It's funny, sometimes they'll appear like right at your feet. And there we go. We've got 230 meters to the southwest. Right, and another one further southeast. Can I see all of those on the big map or not? Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm here. Got one here, one here. Where's the one to the southwest? Can't see it. Maybe I have to get closer for it to come up on the map. Yeah, interesting. Maybe there's like a time of day where they all sort of decide to spawn in. I'm not sure. So here's the village. Da, 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 da. So I can't remember if this is the version that only has. There's one that has more civilizations than the other, but I'm not sure if this mod pack has the most up-to-date version. So the villagers walk around and they do their things and they build their places, and you find the city center, which should be over here. When it spawns, it basically destroys everything that was there, so you can always fill up on stuff. I've been chopping wood, as you can see. I eat this apple. Now, as you notice, they're all speaking French because they're Norman. Oh, golden apple and everything. Okay, that's interesting. And they must have chopped up a zombie or something. I don't know. Ooh. Okay, let's see if they'll buy anything. Yeah, they're all speaking French. What happens is, the more trusted you are, and the more you interact with them, you'll actually learn the language, and it'll start coming out in English. But for the moment, well, they give me a little quest. This guy's so I've got to pack food for him. Could you please take him this boudin? I don't actually have any room to hold it, sorry. I could try. Might drop it on the floor for me. Okay, so they'll tell you what they buy, and the more you sell or buy from them, the more trusted you become. So if I sell off this wood, I can do it one at a time, or I can hold down shift and it's a lot quicker, and I just sold them a bunch that I collected and they give me money. Ooh, and I got a silver coin now, so that's good. There's a knight, so they have all of this, and up here it tells you what they want for their buildings projects. So the more you sell them of this stuff, the happier they are. So I sold them a whole bunch of oak wood, so that sort of satisfied that. Now if I sell her my 5 cobblestone, you'll see that they've got 5 of it now. They'll actually collect that stuff themselves if you don't do it for them. But if you, if you satisfy them, then they'll build more, they'll have a bigger population, and eventually you can like buy your own house and hang out with them. You can also influence their diplomacy with other villagers, because they'll fight amongst themselves. What are they giving me? I don't want olives. I can get them anytime. Golden apple's happy. I eat that now, just for fun. Yeah. Then I'm happy. With one of the mods here as well, if you eat different kinds of food, every time you eat 5 different kinds of food, they will actually give you bonus hearts. So if you see down here, I've got 2 from the golden apple. What happens is if I eat 5 different foods, these first 2 will turn gold as well, and that means I'll actually have 12 life instead of 10, which is very cool. And you can actually build that up so it's double. You basically get 20 hearts. You just have to eat like 25 different foods. Whether they're good for you or not, I think it just counts the different foods. So that's a nice little boost. You also might notice down here, if you sort of overeat, it actually stores up the extra. So you don't have to worry about sort of wasting your food. If you only need half a heart but you're eating beef, and that gives you more than half a heart, well, it'll sort of store up the extra and give you a little boost of food, like you've overeaten. Cool. So we found a village to be friends with. What that means is we can now put a house down somewhere and settle in and make this sort of our friends. Or we could go wander and look further, but I won't do that. I'm just going to settle in with these guys. It seems like a nice place to start. Okay, so I'll do that next episode. Thanks for watching.